After one race, the blue team is in the lead, up 50-23 after a huge win in the opening course. Now, we're at Bowser's Castle. And they're off. A quick lead by Team Blue, with Baby Daisy in front. Player 1 taking his time getting off the starting blocks. Baby Daisy still has the lead heading into the first turn. Player 1 heading through the first item boxes, getting a bullet. Probably going to hang on to it over this first lap, just to sort of pace it out, get a feel for how everyone is racing on this course. Funky Kong hitting walls, and so is Player 1. Heading down the gauntlet with a bullet in hand. Player 1 taking the jumps, opting to skip over the mud. Funky Kong and Player 1 battling it out for last place. And needs to use the bullet right there as he was about to fall off. Red now with a huge lead, but this bullet should help Player 1 catch up to them as a blue shell not helping matters for the blue team right now. And hitting a lava tube, almost hitting another one. Player 1 now in 8th place. Baby Daisy in first with a big lead over everyone else heading into the first turn. Baby Daisy the second turn, still with the lead. And Player 1 has Stars coming up behind him with a golden mushroom in tow. Heading down into the gauntlet. Will he use the golden mushroom here and try to catch up into first place? And he does. He does use the golden mushroom to skip over the mud, and that will put him in first place as a lightning bolt takes out Team Red. A huge shift of events here as Blue now in the lead. Player 1 heading through the last quarter of the second lap. We're more than halfway through this race. Player 1 has the lead. And Red Team is really falling behind. That's Rosalina in 12th place. They're likely going to get some high-powered items here on the third lap. Player 1 trying to lay down as many bananas as possible. And that's what he's probably going to get in first place. Taking out one of his team's item boxes. That's not what he wanted to do there, but there's another green shell coming up behind him as he gets a green shell himself, going through those lines of item boxes, using the green shell to get another item, getting bananas. Now at this point, a blue shell barely getting over that jump. So what I was saying there was, at this point, Player 1 just wants to use as many items as possible. And that lightning bolt is going to kill them as Peach with the lead. Player 1 as Daisy taking a step back into second place. And Birdo coming through. Birdo now making a run for first place. But a blue shell is going to hold Birdo back as Player 1 easily strolls past the finish line in first. This should be another nice win for Team Blue. A win of 39-34. Blue team will improve on their lead and go up by 32 points heading into the third race. Now let's take it back down to the game room for post-race reaction.
Hey, a win's a win. I was expecting a lot more points out of that.
And Birdo coming through. Birdo now making a run for first place. But a blue shell is going to hold Birdo back as Player 1 easily strolls past the finish line in first.
I was really surprised when I was told the score was 39-34. I thought we got a lot more points out of that, so I kind of want to rally the troops and bring them back to the 40s and 50-point range next race.
Hi folks, Kenny O'Shaughnessy here with the call. Next race is coming up, and be sure to subscribe for more Mario Kart Wii Team Versus.